compare models of governance and management, defend and strengthen European policies aimed at territories. These are the topics of the first meeting of the European Project Meaning, promoted by the Metropolitan City of Milan, with the participation of important institutions such as Barcelona, Porto, Zagreb, Gdansk and Bari.
Oggi parte a Milano questo progetto che vede coinvolte altre
Today
città
starts in
metropolitane
Milan a
europee,
project that
un
involves
progetto che vuole
other
essere
European
l'inizio di un
metropolitan
confronto
cities.
di città
A
metropolitane
comparison
di Milano,
between the
che
newborn
deve
metropolitan
partire
city of
e
Milan
sviluppare le sue
and other
politiche
European
con
metropolitan
altre
cities.
città metropolitane europee.
Vogliamo confrontarci tutti assieme.
We want to compare today all together about the future of the European urban agenda.
Della politica urbana dell'Unione Europea.
So for Barcelona, working with European metropolitan areas is highly important, because from our perspective, the European agenda is not metropolitan enough. So now the European Union is starting to discuss the future proposals for the cohesion policy, which is very important for the territories.
It's very important for us, the metropolitan area of Porto, to participate in this project, because it's an opportunity to learn, to share, and to build a common agenda, not only in the questions of the urban agenda, the European urban agenda, but to strengthen the discussion of the metropolitan areas, or better, to the urban areas.
My organization works between local and European government level. We are glad about this project because it extends the good local government dimension to the metropolitan cities, that represents a huge innovation in the European public administration reform.
Urban agenda is very important nowadays, and also Riga thinks that this is a very important issue. So we are very pleased to be here in Milan today and to discuss this important role of the cities.
From the project meaning, we expect to help us and the other cities also to build up the platform for exchange of good practices, and also to somehow enable cities to be stronger in the cooperation, but also in the communication with the European Union institutions.
We in Europe have no other solution than make our metropolitan areas more competitive. We need to strengthen cooperation with our neighbors, because the administrative borders are no longer important for the inhabitants of our cities. And that is why the Meaning project is so important for us in Gdansk.
Meaning is an interesting experience because it's important to share models and the capacity to give the Italian metropolitan cities an European rule.
Che le nostre aree metropolitane, quelle italiane e quindi anche la città metropolitana di Bari, abbiano un respiro europeo.
The meeting was held at Palazzo Zimbardi, the continuo to Palazzo Marino, the seat of the Municipal Commission for European and International Affairs, attended by Nicola De Michelis, Head of Cabinet of the European Commissioner for Regional Policy, Corinna Crețu.
Oggi è stata una giornata particolarmente interessante.
Today it was an interesting day because there is discussion in Europe about the European urban policy. And Milan set in the center of the discussion his role about a net of European cities.
Di questa discussione, il suo ruolo come città.